421. Praying by the Yard. Chalcedon Report number 324, July 1992. Some generations ago, when Dwight L. Moody was holding a revival meeting in England, the meeting was opened with prayer by a local pastor. Moody saw a group of university students enter and sit in the back, obviously there out of curiosity. After the praying pastor droned on for 10 or 15 minutes, the students got up to leave. Noticing this, Moody jumped to his feet and asked the congregation to unite in a familiar hymn while their brother finished his report to God. Amused and delighted, the students sat down. One of them, who was converted that night, became one of the greatest of missionaries, Sir Wilfred Thomason Grenfell, 1865 to 1940. On another occasion, when Moody arrived at an American city to hold a series of meetings, a delegation met him to invite him to lead an all-night prayer meeting for souls to be saved. Moody patted the leader on the back and said that he planned to go to his hotel, eat a good meal, and after a brief 2 or 3 sentence prayer, get into bed for a good night's sleep. Our Lord ridiculed the Pharisees for their long public prayers, and he gave us the model prayer, a very short one, the Lord's Prayer, Matthew chapter 6, verses 6 to 15. Praying by the yard or by the hour he saw as a mark of Phariseeism. This should have settled the matter, but it did not. In one church, I saw the self-appointed pillars of the church pray long prayers at prayer meetings, trying to outdo one another in pious gush. I ended this by returning to bidding prayers. All the prayer requests and needs were either collected or given to me verbally. They were then sorted so that all the names of the sick were together and all the similar concerns put into one. Then I read off the names, for example, of the sick and asked all to unite silently in prayer for them. I asked one person to lead us all in prayer for them. 2 minutes were allotted to the silent praying and then voiced prayer. These bidding prayers offended the self-appointed pillars, but they revitalized and gave focus to the prayer meeting. Now, in spite of our Lord's words, there are too many in the church who believe that long prayers, nagging prayers, are most effective with God, as though he were hard of hearing. They believe that prayers by the gross, quick, call everybody to the prayer chain and maybe we can accomplish this, are necessary, and they have turned prayer into a form of works instead of an approach by grace to the throne. Such praying does not honour God. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathens do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him. Matthew chapter 6, verses 7 and 8. The false prophets or preachers of Baal and Jezebel, 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 19, 850 in number, prayed from morning till late afternoon without avail. Elijah prayed to God in less than 70 words, and a great miracle took place. In dealing with the living God, there is no necessity for much speaking, and it is time the church learned this. Neither long prayers, long-winded sermons, and long services are efficacious with God. Leave wordiness to the politicians. They need it to confuse us.